Welcome to Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean.
Yes, and welcome back to this series if you have been following along.
Yes, if you are new here, however, we are Travels with David.
And Mark, we bring you along for weekly cruise and travel-related videos, and in this epic series, we've so far brought you to all sorts of places.
Yes, we've been to Orlando, Miami, and we're currently on a 16-night Virgin Voyage from Miami to LA via the Panama Canal.
Yes, and if you've been following along, you'll know, hang on, weren't you in Costa Rica?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were in Costa Rica, and then we've had a few days off.
We have. We wanted to just settle in, have some time for ourselves, recharge.
Yes, but we did get up to some bits and bobs, so just come along with us briefly. We'll catch you up to what we have been up to, and then we'll bring you along for this sea day and
Beyond.
We've got Scarlet Night tonight.
Very excited.
Yay!
After 12 days on board, sailing all the way from Miami through the Panama Canal and out into the Pacific Ocean, we'd reached the point where we were more than ready for a few days off from filming. So, since we last left you in Costa Rica, we've enjoyed a relaxing sea day, a port day in Guatemala, and now 3 days at sea as we make our way towards our final port before Los Angeles, Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. Our first sea day started with breakfast in the galley, where I discovered that the French toast has definitely shrunk since our last sailing. I'm convinced it used to be bigger. Either that, or I've grown whilst eating my way around the restaurants of Brilliant Lady. After breakfast, we headed to the manor to see Abby in Love, Love, Love with the Hostess, a cabaret show exploring the language of love through music, comedy and storytelling.
What kind of bird is your love language? Maybe pigeon or penguin? Oh, you're the penguin. Can you do the noise as well as in though? Can you do the noise? Yes, are you ready? Hi! Here we go! So watch and learn, I will show you twice. There's a floor. Ooh, you're not doing it up in the balcony. Ooh, in new spots. Let's see, ooh, and I have you. It's a slutty peacock, so baby, go! Yes, come on, cheer him on. It's time for Penguin! We're gonna pose after three, pose. 1, 2, 3. Give him another round of applause.
Love ya. I think I'm doing. Oh no, that's just okay. Disregard. I don't know how to work the camera. Wait, up. Okay, use this one.
That evening, we made our way down to the dock for stargazers. Now, despite the name, there weren't actually many stars visible that night, and you're not seeing much on camera either because it was absolutely pitch black. But it's a lovely evening where members of the Happenings cast read myths and stories whilst everyone relaxes under blankets looking out across the ocean. Fun fact, David found it so relaxing he actually fell asleep. The next morning we arrived into Guatemala with absolutely no plans whatsoever. No excursion, no schedule, nothing. But as it turned out, we didn't need one. As soon as we arrived, we spotted Volcán de Fuego in the distance. You can just about make it out here, erupting away on the horizon. It's quite difficult to make out, so here's some stock footage of the volcano I'm talking about. Volcán de Fuego literally means volcano of fire. It's one of the most active volcanoes in the world, producing regular eruptions every 15 to 20 minutes. And I became completely obsessed. When I wasn't staring out from deck trying to spot it, I was watching a live stream of it on YouTube. Then, just as we were leaving that evening, it put on an incredible display, sending glowing lava down its slopes as we sailed away. Not a bad send-off from Guatemala. The port itself was actually surprisingly nice, with a small shopping village, bars, and a lovely holiday vibe as you wander around. So we headed ashore, found somewhere for a beer, spent an hour watching the world go by, and then made our way back to the ship. That evening, David entered a blind date competition. Sadly, he didn't find true love, which is probably for the best. And we rounded off the night with Bingo Blitz in the manor, where as usual, we didn't win. The next day was a complete day off for us during this stretch of 3 sea days towards Mexico, but tonight was Scarlet Night. We've shown Scarlet Night plenty of times before, so rather than explaining it all again, here's a look at some of the highlights from this evening's celebrations.
Turn the sky red.
Give me life like your air and I breathe it tonight. Ride the wind on the sky. Show out, find your light. Tell me your name. Alright. Oh, David. See that you came so very far to see me. I'm going to tell you a tale. Well, it starts at the very beginning. I want you to think of my sailor. Tell him I love him. Can you do that? I knew he would. Take this. Go that way.
This vessel. Inside this vessel. I am a pirate of the sea. I am a pirate of the sea. I will tell the true story. I will tell the true story. I will give the right one the glory. I will give the right one the glory. And I'll steal a wee bit for me.
The finale of the night, weather depending, is the famous pool party where sailors abandon all dignity and throw themselves into the water before the celebrations continue long into the night in the manor. It's the last sea day before Mexico, and this afternoon we're off to mix it up at the Athletics Club. We've covered this event in more detail before, but the basic idea is simple. Bartenders compete for your vote by creating cocktails for everyone to drink, and naturally, everyone's a winner because everybody gets a drink. Unfortunately, we'd still not fully got back into filming mode and completely forgot to record our reactions afterwards. So instead, here's David and Mark from 2024 attempting to review the event after a few cocktails. Good luck.
Okay, so we've just finished at Mix It Up and I am drunk.
That was so much fun.
It was so much fun. I'm not going to try and hide the fact that I am quite inebriated, and I still have 2 of the cocktails to drink.
So let's be honest. We misunderstood the rules slightly.
Yes.
In that the bartenders make their cocktails, which is really fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then they distribute cocktails to you to drink.
Yeah.
And then they play a song saying, "You gotta drink it up." So we thought that meant that you had to finish your cocktail.
So the first 2 cocktails we got each, we both downed quite quickly
Because we thought we had to finish them before the next round.
Yeah. We don't know.
So we had basically 6 cocktails in quick succession.
Well, no, we didn't drink all 6.
Yes.
I've got 2 left. You've got 1 left. But if you get the chance to do this,
it's so fun.
It's $45 each, which sounds like, I get it, it sounds steep, but you get a lot of drink. And it's a lot of fun the way they do it, and there's dance numbers, and like you see all the bartenders doing all their bartending stuff. The actual event itself only lasted, I would say, about half an hour. And then they kind of leave, and then the idea is you mix it up socially and you talk to
and finish off your cocktails.
Yeah, and finish off your cocktails. So if you're going to do it, don't down them.
What do you own?
Or down them if you want. What a review. In conclusion,
it's fantastic
it's a
value.
lot of fun.
And it's fantastic value for money.
Fantastic value for money. Highly recommend it.
Thank you, Past David and Mark. Now back to present day as the sun sets on sea day 3 of 3. On the menu tonight, we paid a visit to Rojo, Brilliant Ladies included Spanish-inspired restaurant. The meal started with a selection of small sharing plates, including these delicious croquettes. Before, we spent the evening doing what we do best, ordering far too much food and working our way through our favourite dishes from across the menu. That relaxed evening basically summed up the chilled vibe of our last few days at sea. Next time, we're back into full vlog mode as we arrive into Cabo San Lucas for our final port stop of this incredible 16-night sailing. Join us as we head out to the famous rock arch formation, try our hand at glass blowing, and sample a little tequila before our journey continues with some more sea days before Los Angeles. We hope you've enjoyed coming along with us for these last few days on board. If you have, please give the video a like, consider subscribing, and if you'd like to support the channel further, you can also check out our membership program and join our wanderers. YouTube thinks you might like this video next. We'll see you over there if you fancy it. If not, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.